So I'm Clarisse and Ignacio. I've been in Dubai for the last 8 years. So I'm working in quality and food safety, but now I am working as an associate manager for new product development and food technologies. So ever since I finished my studies, because I graduated BS Biology major in microbiology, so I have been working in the same field. So I think it's more than 10 years now that I've
10
been working in
years.
the same field.
Okay, ma'am. So here in UAE, 10 years of experience as a food safety officer.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So, ma'am, what makes you decide that you will apply for a Canada permanent residency
Mhm.
specifically?
So actually, it took a while for me and my husband to decide after our
Mm.
after getting married. So our plan basically is to make sure that when we start our family, our kids will have a good future. So I'm
Mm.
not saying that we cannot get it here in Dubai
Yeah.
because Dubai has given us a lot of opportunities. But of course, we want the long term
Mm.
plans like
Yes.
for our kids, like for
Mm.
education,
Mm.
healthcare system. So we think that Canada is one of the best countries which can
Mm.
help us and our future family.
Okay, yeah. Actually, there are a lot of aspiring families
Yes. Mm-hmm.
here in the Middle East, especially kababayans like
Mm-hmm.
you are so, dreaming of a permanent and secured
Yes.
future in other
Mm-hmm.
countries, especially in Canada.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so how did you know about Pelican Migration Consultants, Ma'am Clarice?
Actually, that time after our marriage, so
Hmm.
we started looking for consultants firms and all. So I think even before planning our marriage, I'm already looking personally.
Ah.
So it took me like maybe 2 3 years. Even before COVID, I'm really like checking for possible opportunities
Mm-hmm.
outside Dubai. So when we are planning for the wedding and also we are also planning where to move next.
Ah,
So we
okay.
try to check like the list of agencies in Dubai, the ones with a high rating, good feedback,
Hmm.
and Pelican is one of those.
Mm-mm.
But of course, like everybody else, I'm very hesitant. I'm scared that we'll get
Yeah.
scammed and we need to invest a lot of money. So we have to
Yes.
be very wise.
Actually, there are a lot of clients that were
Mm-hmm.
calling and they told us we were scammed before like
Yes, yes.
that. Is
Mm.
this Pelican Migration legit?
Actually, funny story is that I inquired with Miss Lisa, and it took me like months before I finally said yes. So I ghosted her actually because I'm still not sure of like I'm really going to do it or is it
Mm,
the right agency or am I going
yeah.
to trust them with
Mm-mm.
this process. But you know, she's very persistent. She's always ready to answer your queries and all your hesitations, all the things that you want to know and to understand. She's very willing to explain it to you. So I think in the end, she was successful enough to make me
Mm,
say yes, and
yes.
she has really given me all the options, like
Mm,
what were the things that we can expect in the process. So it was easy for us because she already gave us like the first hand things that we need to know. So that's why we decided to say, okay, let's trust the process. And
yes.
also, she gave us a very good like offer that
Yes.
is like adaptive of what we can like
Yeah.
financial wise.
Yeah.
So it's not one time that you give
Hmm.
the money.
I will mention, we are very flexible
Yes.
because we
Mm-hmm,
know
mm-hmm,
the status of our kababayans or
mm-hmm.
Filipino kababayans here in the Middle East. It's not easy to just give out
Yes,
or
yes.
pay like a certain amount of money in an instant.
Mm-hmm,
So,
yes.
here in Pelican, we are very flexible.
Yes, yes.
We provide payment terms for our applicants or our
Yes, yes, yes.
clients. Okay, so ma'am, for you, how did Pelican help you in the process? So, paano ba nag-start? So, Lisa, give this background introduction about the company
Mm-hmm,
and you trusted her for the process. So, can you just briefly summarize how did you, go through the process of the application
mm-hmm.
up to the approval of the permanent residency
Okay.
visa?
So after I consulted Lisa, so
Mm.
she has given me like assessment, right? Like
Mm. The free
what yes,
eligibility
the free
assessment.
eligibility assessment. Then she told me like basically what are the things that we need to prepare
Mm.
in the process, and also I have that in mind. So
Okay.
like for example IS, all these things like the basic ones. So it was easier because
Mm.
we are already expecting what are the next steps after
Yes.
the ones that we are doing. So after that, I think she has before the payment, I think she
Mm.
has given me like the is that a contract or agreement?
Mm-hmm.
So we have to really fully understand what was that. And one thing that made us say yes also is that on that agreement
Mm-hmm.
that you will be like helping us until we get to the PR. So there's like
Yeah.
no expiration,
Yes.
not like other consultancies, and also they have this expiration date. So after that, I think when we have finalized everything and all, so she has endorsed me to Miss Jessa.
A case manager.
Yes, yes. So with Miss Jess, it's the same. She has explained everything like what are the documents that we need.
Mm-hmm.
And all the time she's reminding us like if we are going to meet the deadline and all these things. So she's very patient with the
Mm.
document preparation. She was very helpful. All our queries and everything our doubts, she's ready
Mm-mm.
to help. So we are just very lucky that we got the invitation when
Yeah.
Saskatchewan government came to Dubai.
Yes.
So I think that is one step ahead. Like we didn't have to wait for that long, and
Yes.
after that it went fast. We received the confirmation of like the nomination,
Yes.
and then
For the Saskatchewan Immigrant
yes,
Nominee
yes,
Program.
yes, yes. So after that, we confirmed and we got the invitation to
Yes.
apply. And then finally, we did the medical, biometrics, and finally, the approval of the PR.
Wow,
Yes.
that's a very inspiring story that you go through the process. And are you expecting like sooner, or you just wait for it to come, ma'am?
Actually, at the first time, like the
Hmm.
first year that we are doing it, it's like you get tired of waiting. You don't know
Ah.
the when is it going to come.
Mm.
But I feel like the waiting process will really teach you something.
Wow.
And when we finally got it, it's something like you can say that it's really worth the wait.
Wow.
So I feel like while we were waiting,
Mm.
also it helped us like to have a deep faith with God that He's really testing us, and in the end, He's going to give you what He has planned. Because all the time we have plans for ourselves and for our families, but we forget that everything is made nicely, beautifully
In
by
his
God, and
time.
He's giving it at the right time that you are
Yeah.
ready.
In his
So,
time.
yes, yes,
Yes.
yes,
In his perfect time. So, your patience was tested, but
yes,
you still trust the process,
yes,
and you
yes,
know
yes,
that in his time it will come to you.
yes, yes.
Okay, wow, very inspiring, Ma'am Therese. So, we already talked about your experience with our consultants, Miss Lisa and Miss Jessa. But you mentioned that there is a waiting time.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are the challenges that you experience along the way or along the process of getting your Canada permanent residency? Are there any challenges like that?
I feel like aside from waiting,
Mm.
you get anxious. So I think one time we had to like submit another set of documents, like additional. So again, we have to redo everything,
Yeah.
and you feel like, is this the end or is it going to be approved? But luckily, it was just like minimal.
Mm.
Additional requirements, and I feel like because we are always beating the deadline, so the stress of
Yes.
collecting the documents,
Mm.
because for example for work it's like 10 years of work
Mm.
experiences.
Yes,
So
so you need a lot of.
you need to have the papers, and it's very hard, especially with the companies, because sometimes they don't give you the exact template that you require. So you have to explain, you have to
Mm.
follow up.
Mm.
And for example, for me, I have to declare also my work in Philippines. So
Mm.
the time difference, and the people in HR before are no longer there. So it's
I
very
see.
hard for them to
Yeah.
check. They go for the archive of documents. So I think that was also one of the
The challenges.
challenges.
But despite of all the challenges, what do you think is the advice that we gave you despite of
Mhm.
the challenges and the help that we provided
Mhm.
throughout that
So
challenges?
I think it's because of your patience,
Mm.
and you constantly remind us ahead of time. You
Mm.
help us prepare
Yes.
for the next step, and at least we ourselves can like manage our time. And you are very like you have all the answers to our questions. So if something is not there, you give us a plan B. So that's why it was a bit easy. Actually, it's easy, very convenient for us that you're always there. Just a call or text away, and we get the answers that
Yeah.
we need. Mm.
Nice to hear, Ma'am Clarisse. What do you think the part of the whole process is, monumental or very helpful that now that you achieve the Canada PR visa? So the most helpful part for you that we processed all the requirements
Mhm.
and all the submissions that's needed. What do you think is the most helpful for you?
I think the most helpful for me was with regards to the documentation part,
Mm.
because both of us we are working, and
Yes.
it's not easy to to get all the documents and to have it right. So you are very um, patient in checking everything to make sure all the details are accurate, and we are going to get the approval, because everything is really perfect, and you cannot ask for more, because all the details that they
Yeah, are
require, it's
there.
there.
Yes.
And you have given us also a summary, checklist,
Mm.
all the things that we need to know. You're always providing us, even up to the guidelines for the photos, so that accurate.
Yes,
Yes.
because there are
Mm.
also others like doing it by themselves,
Mhm.
right? So in the end they end up like not unsuccessful
Mhm.
in their
Mhm.
application. So again, there are also people or clients calling us that they at first they did it by
Mhm.
themselves and end up having us for their
Yes, yes.
application.
Mm.
So that's one good thing that we provide all the necessary checklists, the
Yes,
documents
yes.
that are applicable or very correct for the application of
Yes. Mhm.
Canada
Mm.
Permanent Residency. So we all know that there are a lot of Filipinos here in the Middle East, even other
Mhm.
nationalities here in the Middle East, who are aspiring or dreaming of achieving a better future in other country, especially in Canada. So what advice would you give to them if they have this dream, but how will they start?
Mhm. Actually, I think first you have to be focused on what you really want. Like for me, I always work with that timelines. Like I challenge myself that at this time I need to be this, and also you have to be like goal oriented. So for me, I really wanted to move, and from that I do the things that would help me to be on that dream or to that goal. And for this, we prepared a lot. We checked everything, like for the consultancy wise, how much do we need. Then you prepare little by little, like for the IELTS, I reviewed like myself. I didn't want to spend, but at least you know like your timings. And I think the best advice also would be like to be very smart in choosing who to trust,
Mm.
especially with the consultancy, because for other people they have the wrong choice, so they get traumatized. So they will stop on their dream that maybe it's not for me, but maybe you just made the wrong choice. So if that is the case, you have to just try again, try, and what I have mentioned earlier, if it's really meant for you at God's perfect time, it will be yours. And
Yes.
in the end, you will feel like you are so blessed for trusting the process.
Yes, wow, nice, ma'am. Um, for now, you already have your Canada permanent
Mm-hmm.
residency visa. And how do you think it will change your life or career in the next few years,
Mm-hmm.
or, you
Mm-hmm.
know?
I think at first it will be like hard to adjust. So
Mm.
same when we came to Dubai. So adjustment period. But I believe that sooner or later we'll be able to get the Canadian dream that we are saying. So like for the family and for our career, I'm like really praying that we'll be more successful in our field. So my husband is in hospitality and I'm in quality and food safety. So I think there are a lot of good opportunities there, and for my kids, our future kids. So I think it will be good for them to have the residency, the citizenship eventually, and they'll get to have the education, free education, healthcare, and safe environment.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so you mentioned, ma'am, no, your husband and you are into food
Mm-hmm.
safety
Mm-hmm.
field,
Mm-hmm.
or what?
My husband is actually in hotel and hospitality.
Hotel and
Yes, yes,
hospitality, and you are
uh,
in the food and safety.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
So, what is your advice? Because some other applicants or aspiring dreamers who want to live in Canada, they thought that only nurses, only healthcare professionals, or only engineers,
Mm-hmm.
or have the chance to
Mm-hmm.
have a Canada
Mm-hmm.
permanent residency visa. So, what can you say
So
about that?
actually, there are a lot of job codes
Mm.
that are like accepted in Canada. So I think my advice to them is for them to start. They can go and check like what are the professions, occupations that are on that
Listed.
on the
Mhm.
list, and at least also do the same assessment
Yes.
which we did,
Yes.
so at least they will know if they are qualified or not, and what are the things that could actually help them increase their chances of getting the PR. So
Yeah, that's where
mm,
Pelican
yes, comes
will
in.
come.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
because the guidance, even
Mm-hmm,
though
mm.
you're unsure
Yes.
about your
Mm-hmm,
profession,
mm-hmm,
if I am going to Canada, will I
mm-hmm,
land a job
mm-hmm,
there? Will my
mm-hmm,
PR visa got
mm-hmm.
approved? So
Yeah, I
that's the
yes.
guidance
Mm-hmm,
that
mm-hmm.
we
I
offer.
had the same feeling actually the first
Really?
time. So that's why Miss Lisa told me, okay, we'll do the assessment and you'll see from there, like if you're
Yes.
like accepted or not, or
Mm.
what is your like initial points, right? Mm.
Yes. Okay. So, your story is definitely inspiring, Miss
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Clarisse, and it also inspires us to help more skilled professionals,
mm-hmm,
not just nurses, not just engineers or any medical professionals, but only other
mm-hmm.
skilled professionals here in the Middle East. So, that question: would you recommend Pelican Migration Consultants to
Ah,
other nationwide?
definitely. That's maybe 101%.
Wow.
Yes. Yes. Why? Because it was easy working with you guys. You are very supportive. Like you, from start till we get the approval, you are very hands-on. Everybody is professional. They know what they are doing, like what are the next step. They know the process. And you are always on track of the process, like if we are beating the deadline, are we finishing things, and you always help us with things. So yes, definitely I would recommend, because there's a stress along the way, but
Yes.
it's lesser with
Mm.
working with the team that you have here.
Yes. Thank you so much, Miss Clarice. So, What's your message to us, Pelican Migration
Uh,
Consultants?
of course, thank you very much for all the help and the guidance that you have given us. And thank you so much for the patience, especially with Mom Lisa and Miss Jessa.
Yes.
And I think I also worked one time with Mr. Yes,
Sayed.
yes. So
Yeah.
when I think Miss Jessa was on leave, so that is also one good thing. Even if our consultant is on leave, we have somebody to assist us in our queries, and
Mm.
that time we are required to submit additional documents, so he was also very helpful with us. So that's why it's really good to be working with you guys.
Thank you, ma'am. That would give us a lot of, inspiration in giving our services
Mhm.
to others. So, words to describe Pelican Migration Consultants.
Mhm. I think the best one is like everybody here is very professional and very supportive.
Mm.
So not one word, so that's two
Two
words.
words.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Miss
Thank you
Clarisse.
so much,
And
ma'am.
on behalf of the whole Pelican Migration family, we wish you nothing but the best
Mm-hmm.
and more opportunities in
Yeah, thank you so
Canada.
much, ma'am. Thank you,
Congratulations,
ma'am.
ma'am.